When I was a kid, my grandfather made me this. It's a little bookend of a train. Now, over the years, the glue has sort of failed, and parts of it have kind of fallen out. And yet, every time I look at it, I can't help but smile. My grandfather knew that I loved trains, and that maybe I would eventually love books. So he fashioned this for me, of his own two hands. Now, he died when I was really young, before I really got to know him. And yet, every time I look at this, I feel that connection. That connection to a lineage, to ancestors that I don't totally know, but I know that are a part of my story too. My ancestors live in me. There is a line that connects me to not only my blood ancestors, but also the ancestors of who I am becoming. As a queer person, I think about all of the queer people for centuries before me that are my ancestors too. And I look to their struggles and their victories and also the pain and devastation that they witnessed as a part of my legacy. Now, this section is all on ancestry, lineage, and living tradition. It's how our past informs our present, how who we were impacts who we are, and how we reconcile with that shifts who we're going to become together. My friend Liz tells the story of walking into a Unitarian Universalist church for the first time. She listened to the service, she took in the people, and she was overcome with this feeling of, I thought I would have to invent this place. A place where my family would be welcome, a place where my thoughts and my doubts would be welcome, a place where I could be a leader, not a second-class citizen. One of the gifts of being a part of a religious community is that you don't have to create it yourself. That for generations, even centuries, even millennia, people of faith have been diligently working to craft a legacy that you get to inherit. We've got a church. We have relationships and families who've been here for generations. We have an impact and a place in northern Colorado that is uniquely ours, that was built over our 125 years. So I want you to think about your ancestors, your direct ancestors, your chosen ancestors, ancestors of the movements or communities that you're a part of. Who are the peoples whose lives gifted you your lineage?